New details have emerged in the Alec Murdaugh case following his indictment by a grand jury in South Carolina in connection to the deaths of his son and wife. It's come to light that on the evening of June 7, 2021, Murdaugh allegedly reached out to his wife Maggie, asking her to meet him at the family's 1,770-acre estate in the small town of Islandtown, South Carolina. According to a law enforcement source close to the investigation, Murdaugh told his wife that his 81-year-old father, Randolph Murdaugh III, was in failing health and that she needed to see him before he died. Several sources have told People that Maggie and her husband had hit a rough patch in their marriage, and she was staying at a family beach house approximately an hour away from the family's estate. The law enforcement source tells People that Maggie initially declined to meet Murdaugh at the family home, suggesting instead that they meet at the hospital. But she ultimately agreed to meet at the property, planning to follow him to the hospital in her own vehicle. The law enforcement source adds that on the way to the house, Maggie allegedly messaged a friend, saying that something about her husband's behavior felt fishy, adding, quote, "He's up to something." When she arrived at the scene, she left her car running and walked to the dog kennels on the estate, where her son Paul was taking photos of a dog that he was watching for a friend. It's unclear what happened next, but Maggie and Paul were gunned down close to the dog kennels. Authorities have not officially released who they believe the gunman was, but on Thursday, they charged Murdaugh with 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime. He will be arraigned next week. Investigators with the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division have not divulged what evidence they have, but the law enforcement source tells People blood spatter allegedly found on Murdaugh's clothes indicates he was at the scene at the time of the murder. This would dispute his later claim that he was visiting his father at the hospital at the time of the crime.